The prelude, feeling the shift in the field. Before a storm, the air pressure drops. Birds stop singing. There's a quiet, charged stillness. In the ecosystem of your own life, a similar atmospheric shift can occur before a significant human event, specifically, the re-entry of someone from your past. It's a feeling, a series of odd coincidences, a sense that a closed chapter is being reconsidered, not by you, but by the universe itself. This isn't about mere coincidence or wishful thinking. What we often dismiss as random nostalgia or quirky memory is frequently a collection of subtle, observable signals. These signals operate at the intersection of psychology, neuroscience, and the complex web of human connection. Today, we're identifying and decoding the 5 most compelling signs that suggest a person from your past is on the verge of reappearing in your present. Think of this as learning to read the early warning system of your own relational landscape. Sign 1, the unbidden memory cascade. It begins in your mind. Out of nowhere, and with increasing frequency, you find yourself thinking about them. Not just a passing thought, but a cascade of specific, vivid memories. You recall minute details. The sound of their laugh, a phrase they always used, the feeling of a particular moment you shared. This goes beyond simple reminiscence. It feels intrusive, persistent, and emotionally charged. From a neuroscientific perspective, this is likely an example of memory priming and associative network activation. Your brain stores memories in a connected web. When a related concept is activated strongly elsewhere, in this case, by them thinking intensely about you, it can send ripples through this shared psychic network. Your subconscious mind, a far more sensitive instrument than your conscious thought, picks up on this activation. It's as if their focused attention is a radio signal, and your mind is tuning into the frequency. You're not being psychic, you're picking up on the very real, energetic consequence of their concentrated recollection. Your memories are being remotely activated. Sign 20. Symbolic echoes in your environment. The world around you starts to reflect their presence back at you. This is the realm of meaningful synchronicity. You hear a song that was uniquely yours on the radio, in a cafe, and then as someone's ringtone, all in one day. You keep seeing their name, their birth date, or their car model everywhere. You run into mutual acquaintances you haven't seen in years who spontaneously bring them up. Psychologically, this is driven by 2 key mechanisms. First, the reticular activating system RAS, the brain's filter for relevant information. Once your subconscious is primed by sign 1, it tells your RAS, this person is relevant again. Suddenly, your brain filters the world to highlight anything associated with them. These things were always there, you are now noticing them, but on a deeper level? Some theorists of interconnected consciousness suggest that strong intention, like someone's decision to reach out, can create a gravitational pull in the field of potentiality. This pull can orchestrate low probability encounters and symbols, drawing them into your path as the event's probability increases. The environment begins to metaphorically whisper their name before they speak it. Sign 3. Somatic resonance and emotional echoes. Your body often knows before your mind can articulate it. You may experience sudden, unexplained somatic echoes of the past relationship, a knot of anxiety in your stomach identical to what you felt with them, a wave of calm you associated with their presence, or a fleeting feeling of longing. You might have intensely vivid dreams about them where the emotional residue lingers for hours after waking. This is your body's intelligence at work. Neuroscience shows that emotions are stored as somatic markers, physical sensations tied to memories. Your nervous system holds the entire blueprint of that past connection. When the potential for re-engagement stirs in the energetic field, your body can reactivate this somatic blueprint as a form of preparatory bio-signaling. It's rehearsing the emotional and physiological landscape. Furthermore, the concept of emotional resonance, or entanglement from quantum theory, offers a metaphorical lens. 2 systems that were deeply intertwined may remain correlated. A significant emotional shift in one person, their decision to reconnect, can induce a sympathetic vibrational shift in the other, experienced as an unexplained mood or physical sensation that mirrors the past connection's signature. Sign 4. Digital breadcrumbs and algorithmic nudges. In our connected world, the path back often leaves digital traces. Watch for low-effort, high-ambiguity probes. They might view your LinkedIn profile or Instagram stories after a long hiatus. They might like a very old social media post. Their online activity might suddenly increase, or they might post content, song, a quote, a location that feels like a direct callback to your shared history. This sign is the most concrete and behavioral. It represents a conscious or semi conscious testing of the waters. These are digital breadcrumbs, low-risk actions that allow them to gauge your reaction and re-enter your awareness without the vulnerability of direct contact. The platform's algorithms often amplify this, suddenly recommending their profile to you or vice versa, acting as an unintentional messenger for their renewed interest. Sign 50. An internal shift, closure or anticipation. The most profound sign is an internal, intuitive shift. Paradoxically, you may feel a sudden and deep sense of final closure regarding that chapter. It's as if you've subconsciously released the last thread, making peace with the past completely. Alternatively, you might feel a restless, intuitive knowing that something is coming, a change in the emotional weather you can't explain. This sign speaks to your own psychic preparation. True, transformative reappearances often occur not when you are in need, but when you have reached a new level of self-integration. The sense of closure is your psyche completing its learning, making you neutral ground. The anticipation is your intuition sensing the gathering momentum of a pending event in your relational timeline. You are being subconsciously prepared to meet this return from a place of empowered choice, not reactive need. The synthesis from prediction to preparedness. Recognizing these signs is not about passive waiting, it is about active preparation. This foreknowledge is a gift of time and agency. If these signals are present, use this window to ask yourself the crucial questions. Who am I now, compared to who I was then? What boundaries must be non-negotiable if communication resumes? What is my intention? Curiosity, resolution, or something else? Their potential return is not invitation to conscious choice. It tests the strength of the person you've become. Decide now, in the clarity of this moment, how you wish to engage. You are not the same person they remember. Ensure any reappearance meets the updated version of you. Conclusion: you are the gatekeeper. These 5 signs, the memory cascade, the symbolic echoes, the somatic whispers, the digital traces, and the internal shift, are the subtle tremors before the seismic event of a return. They indicate that a connection, once dormant, is being actively re-energized from the other side. When you notice this pattern, do not become anxious or obsessive. Become observant and centered. The message is not just that they might return. The deeper message is that you are perceptive enough to read the signs. You hold the key to the gate. Now, with awareness and intention, you get to decide if, when, and how that gate is opened. Have you ever experienced these signs before someone from your past reappeared? Share your story in the comments below. It helps our community learn from each other's experiences. If this decoding of hidden signals provided value and insight, please like this video. It helps this channel grow and reach others seeking understanding. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more content that explores the intersection of psychology, intuition, and the unseen patterns of our lives. Remember, the most important reappearance is the continuous return to your own wisdom and strength. Thank you for listening.